I'm Claire Artwager, and you're listening to I Think I Like You, a podcast for high-achieving, highly independent, high-functioning women who have experienced pretty solid professional success, but not the same thing romantically. I run this podcast every week. You can also find me over on Instagram at ithinkilikeyou.co. And if you're curious about working with me, my private coaching program for women in their 30s and 40s who feel behind in life, deeply desire a partner and family, find this to kind of be the one area of their life that despite all the therapy, all the work they've done on themselves, they can't really create the change that they want. That's when I work with people, and I do now have spaces open. So head to ithinkilikeyou.co and click on Work With Me to learn more and book a discovery call. Welcome back to another episode, which is admittedly not so much an episode as it is an announcement. The podcast is going on summer break. It is June 30th when I'm recording this, so we are already a week into summer. The summer solstice has gone down. I was hemming and hawing over this decision, and as much as my overachieving self wants to do it all, and I do love doing this podcast, I absolutely love it, in order to both focus on my clients and get my book off the ground this summer, as well as be super present with my family, my husband, and my son, who is an absolute firecracker at 20 months. It's a totally different life with him this summer than it was last summer. And last summer we were selling our house and we were moving and preparing to move, and I was still breastfeeding. Like, life was so different. There's certainly a busyness to this season of life, but there's also a way in which I feel really settled, and I want to make space for that which is super fleeting right now. So I will be pausing episodes until September, but I'm also really excited to take this time to just take a step back and then actually give myself a little bit of a buffer and breather around episode planning. So if you have content or things that you want me to dig into and cover, you could always reach out to me on Instagram at ithinkilikeyou.co and shoot me a DM to share what you're thinking there. This feels like my own dating break in a sense. The last 3 episodes have focused on that topic, but the content isn't completely going away. So if you're new, I'm not leaving you hanging. This podcast has over 170 episodes, with obviously many more to come in the future. And I've covered so many elements of dating and relationships. I don't even think I've really even metabolized that figure, that number. What is this going to be? 172 episodes? So in the show notes, I've mapped out 5 different areas based on where you might find yourself this summer, and then linked to corresponding episodes. So if you want to understand how being an overachiever influences your love life, if you want to meet people this summer, if you're needing a dating breather, if you want to work on bringing more sanity to app dating, or if you're working to heal through a breakup, anything around breakups, those are all going to serve as headers. And then I have linked to episodes I'm recommending, past episodes I'm recommending, beneath each of them. So all of that lives in the show notes, that you can easily access them and listen to them across the next few weeks and months if you haven't hit those episodes already, or if it's something that you need to return to. Despite the pause in the podcast, my practice is still open. So if you're interested in working together, feel free to book a discovery call at any time. I'm wishing you all like a really beautiful, joyous, just textured, filled with sunshine and good food and drink and good sleep and rest and relaxation and good reads and books and all that kind of stuff. And I look forward to being back in your earbuds in the fall. Have a good one.